Okay, so before I forget what the channeled message is, because I am in channeling mode, I'm in a trance state. Um, Someone wants you to be in a like kind of like unguided, undirected energy, kind of like young and dumb energy. They want you to be needy for attention, and they want you to be tempted by everything around you, and not just in a intimate or sexual kind of way. And this is not just because they want to hold some type of space in your life or do something with your energy. They just want to slow you down off your path, period, because misery loves company can be the reason, but we're going to get more into that. I meant to have like an opening. So welcome to the channel, guys. If you guys don't know me, my name is Zen. This is a structured channel message. Anybody can relate to the message or get something from it. So yeah, let's just get into it, guys, because I'm not really like the intro type, but like I understand that that's important for YouTube. So let's get into it, y'all. So yeah, let's see in what ways like they want you to be. Like clearly like sex is one of the biggest things that they want you to be tempted by, but I feel like there's like they looking for anyway, because this person, like, it's giving desperate energy. Like they're in a desperate energy, and they might not necessarily be a desperate person, maybe they are, but they're definitely in desperate energy right now. So is the energy on top of the deck correct? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, guides for the reading. All right, let me shuffle some more. Someone could be depressed, and depression is tricky because, you know, I've learned I was depressed once, and it took one very specific experience to pull me out of depression. So depression can be tricky, but like we can get into that on another thing. Let me know if y'all want me to tell y'all how I made it out of depression with one experience, because those who know what it's like to be depressed knows that it's so hard to get out of it, and you think that it's never ending. And doctors and psychiatrists stuff will even try to convince you that and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, y'all, so I'm not that. Seek real professional advice. But from personal experience, all I'm saying is that like the world will make you feel like, you know, something can't go away, and it can. So I just want to say that. Okay, is this the correct energy? That's out at the top of the deck. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, guides. Damn, y'all, I feel like it's hard to get the message out. Like to get somebody is really tricky. Somebody is like a narcissist, and they are a tricky one. Somebody could possibly have really mastered the art of narcissism. Like the human being is evolving so fucking fast and so much that I think that it's gonna be so important for people like us that are doing this work like on YouTube just to be able to like help people, like people who are going to school for this shit. Obviously you probably care about it and stuff, but also the people who just care about it as like a hobby. We need to figure this out, because narcissism is a thing that's like evolving, because people are coming up with all kinds of ways to survive or whatever, and it got people like shape-shifting type shit. And that's what I'm getting with this. There is a shapeshifter in this energy bad, and somebody really needs to know this. Somebody's very passionate about something, whether you are this person or this is the person that you want to know about. So put it where it's supposed to go, because I'm not gonna overthink that too much. Okay, Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, guys, correct energy. All right, so we are finally where we need to be, and it took 4 minutes to do that. That's crazy. So the reading may not be about just that. So I just really want to stress that, y'all, because people watch tarot more than they want to admit, and they watch oracle readings and energy readings and motivational videos, prophetic videos, stuff like that more than they like to admit, for different reasons. Some people like to be religious, some people don't. But like I said, there's a lot of shapeshifters in the world now, and I personally think that it's important to be able to navigate that. I feel like trickster energy is like I don't know. I just believe in living in a world where we can see everything and everybody could just have the chance to be a worthy opponent. And I feel like being tricky is like, okay, but it shouldn't be allowed. Like, if life is a sport, I feel like being tricky shouldn't necessarily be allowed per se, but I don't know, y'all. My Mars is in Libra, so let me get off that. Okay, I digress. So something's just about here. You need to know that, okay? I know I told y'all that like what I started with was the reason for this message, but I feel like the message is evolving in real time. So just keep that in mind. And I don't know if I told you guys the time. 12:48 is the time right now. I think I may have though. If I didn't though, it is November the 8th, Saturday, and the time is 12:48. Cause I just did another message, so I just gotta make sure I'm thorough, y'all. Okay, period. So something's just about here for you, and you need to keep in mind and remember that health is wealth. Like, don't get so wrapped up to where you forget to take care of business at the end of the day, which is taking care of your health and making sure that your wealth and your responsibilities are kept in line. All right, somebody is not playing with you, period. So I feel like you got a real one and a fake one in your energy. And I'm going to make sure I'm here as often as possible to help us navigate this, because it's tricky for me. So I know it's tricky for a lot of people as well, because I be on it. Okay. So somebody has a savings plan. Love that. Love a savings plan. Destined for heaven. Okay. So the energy is shifting. So I feel like what the energy, like what the message was supposed to be about was like an intrusion or just more like a warning or whatever. But the real read itself is about what's coming out here right now. So you're about to encounter something major, whether it's a job opportunity, a relationship that's going to change your life. Put it as it resonates. We're not going to focus on money or love specifically, because we have a lot of weird, tricky, devilish like energy out in the world. So we're going to keep it as like baseline as we can while still giving the message. Like, I'm not going to be like fearing, sabotage or anything like that. I'm just going to just do this. Okay. I feel the need to give these disclaimers because like it's, 3 days before and after the full moon is when a lot of people are doing witchcraft and like energy manipulation, manifestation, stuff like that. So because this is the last day, like the third, because this is the third day after the full moon, I know that a lot of that energy is basically starting to settle into like more like I don't know, solid. Let's just put it like that, okay? So let's get a story put together, okay? So let's see, like, I feel like the first two messages are pretty self-explanatory. At the crown of the reading or the head of the reading you have is just about here. So that's what's guiding the reading. And what's at the tail end and right at the back is like, don't forget health and wealth bookie, okay? Loving that for y'all, right? Okay, so I'm not playing with you. Like, I feel like y'all know what the opportunity is or what it's just about here. Like, I feel like I'm talking to people who are calling something in specifically, and you know exactly what that is. So somebody not playing with you. Let's find out who this is and what this is. Somebody not playing with you. Okay, somebody is not playing around. They're not playing games, period. I love energy like that, whether it's good or bad. Like, please be sure. Just be sure. That's all I ask, okay? So we got a lot of earth energy and even some wands energy coming out. So grounded energy, fire energy coming out. So somebody has a savings plan for sure. Somebody's getting their money together. Somebody is stacking up their resources and their physical things that keep them grounded and secure. But this person is also very generous. They're very sure regarding you as well, whatever this relationship or opportunity is. And this is a very generous engagement, like I said, but it's very tight. So there's a tight budget, but you're working with very generous people. So that balances out clearly, because money isn't always going to be there right off the bat. A lot of stuff that a lot of chosen people are working on these days require faith to get to the bag, okay? So everybody isn't just going to be having it right off the bat. And that's where a lot of people be getting played up out of their spot and tricked up out of their spot, because they be eyes be green, okay? Literally double entendre. They be jealous of other motherfuckers, count up motherfuckers' pockets. They be green as in they don't know what the hell going on. They new to a situation. And they be green as in all they see and want to see is money and abundance. And that could really, if you're, that should be just like, there's a song I want y'all to listen to, okay? It's called Moonchild by Green Tea Peng. And I love that song because it's my vibes like a motherfucker. Like, it's like, I'm not just focused on money. I'm focused on getting my mind right, because that's when the money comes. Like when you understand the frequency of money, you stop being in this like grind mode every day, money. Like, yes, we love money, so of course we're gonna talk about it. Of course we're gonna plan for it. Of course we're gonna dress up for it and be ready for it and attract it. But when you're in this like grind mode, I'll do it at win at all costs energy. Every good manifestor, every good alchemist, every good magician knows that like being so needy or so hardcore about it is pushes it away actually. So but yeah, I digress on that on that point. But anyways, yeah, so this is a bonus read. This was supposed to actually go out tomorrow. So for your tomorrow reading, this one is just going to be the reading. So you guys might not get a read tomorrow, but this is your bonus. But you know, you might. Well, we were going to see about that. But anyways, yeah, so it's going to be a very generous environment, like I said. And this is a brand new opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's looking like it's if you're wondering, oh, if this is the plan, the path for me, it definitely is. Something just ended for you or fell apart, but it was meant to go that way. Okay? It's going to continue to happen too. Like you're going to notice that things in your life are going to continue to fall apart or fall away if they just don't fit where you're headed. And that's just something that you need to expect. I feel like somebody might not be the kind of person that expects something to happen every other day, but honey, it is. This is life. That's life. Like you're just gonna have to wake up and get with the program. Time waits for no man. Let's get it moving. Let's get it going. Okay, we don't have to, you know, give time so much power, but you know, dance with time. You know, salsa with time, bachata with time. You know what I'm saying? Make love to life. Make love to time. Right? Yeah, so anyways, that's part of why we're born, to experience time and experience life. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent with this, but somebody needed that. Okay, so somebody needs to really be on top of the fact that they need to be just kind of defending what they got going on and keeping their ducks in a row, keeping their shit squared away, and making sure that their part of whatever role is like being fulfilled and being done or whatever. Yeah, because you're still learning how to like pull things out of air and make them solid in front of your face. You're very emotionally intelligent, and I think that you knowing that about yourself and people knowing that about you is really like a plus and a skill and like a positive thing. But I think that people need to also be aware that for some reason my electricity just went off. That's really strange, and that might be a really big something for the reading. That is so weird. But they also are doing some construction, so that could be the reason. I'm not really worried about it like that. It happens in California. But yeah, I feel like yeah, y'all, it was so still and quiet now. But anyways, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're so like emotionally intelligent, and while that's a good thing and a positive thing, people can trust you. They know that you're honest. They know that you're real or whatever. They should also know that you protect yourself just as much, especially when it comes to being emotionally invested with other people. Like you're not playing about yourself, okay? Period. And I feel like the people you're working with are just the same way, to be honest. Okay, what do we have coming out after that? Holy Spirit. These cards are trying to come out, so I guess I'm just take them. We got the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I think that although I'm using the tarot cards, guys, I'm not necessarily giving you a tarot read. It may feel that way, y'all, but it's really just to structure my channeling, okay? And confirm what I already know to be true. And that's just to like give you guys this entertaining experience. Otherwise, I would just be sitting here talking, and that works too. But I'm trying to give you guys a variety on the channel of like structured channel messages and straight up channel messages, because my gifts are becoming like really sharp, but I'm learning to like trust them because they're so good and so accurate. Sometimes I have a hard time believing it myself, but I'm trying to also see. Yeah, so I'm not the only person who noticed that the electricity went off. Yeah, so yeah, anyways, yeah, are they talking to me? I don't know what's going on right now. Yeah, I feel like sorry you guys, let me lock in. So yeah, damn, I forgot what I was saying altogether. But yeah, I feel like you're dealing with other people who are like this as well, who are like you. Oh yeah, tarot. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, so I'm trying to give you guys a variety and just basically see what you guys like better, the structured reads or the straight up channeled reads. So that's why you guys' input is so important, because if you're not interacting with the channel, I'm not picking up on you. That's the first thing. But the second thing is, not only does that grow the channel and like get the messages out, it lets me know that what I'm doing is like correct and it's helping you guys. Like, you know, because if I don't get any likes or views, like I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna really be doing this. Unfortunately, because nobody likes wasting their time, y'all. You know, if I just did like a quick little 5 minutes or something, if the video is less than like 10 minutes, then maybe if I'm getting at least as many likes as I'm getting views, but we'll see, child. Anyways, there's a lot of conflict around the fact that you have balanced your life out and you're healing. I think that you and the people that you're going to be working with and coming around now are going to relate so much when it comes to that. Yeah, you guys are like destined for heaven altogether. Yeah, you're not the only one that's like strict and protective. Like they are as well, and their word is bond. They are also very innocent people, and I feel like they might even have like a couple more solid people on their team than you do. Like you could come from like being straight up loner type vibe. I needed one more card, and that's exactly what came out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I think with the Page of Pentacles coming out, that it's like, okay, perfect, we got a great thing going on, like let's just make something happen with this. Like that's the energy of what's coming out right now. I will get a lot more details. Like I said, I want to know that you guys are liking this before I start dedicating like a lot of time to doing this. So I picked up those cards. Oh, then clearly, okay, so what does the collective need to know? Like what should they focus on? I'm gonna just read this one since okay, that one flew out. Okay, so there's evolution here. You are evolving. The people around you are evolving. All of you guys need to keep that in mind. Okay, everybody's traumatized from what they just came from. Okay, but you guys have the opportunity to come into a new space. So really take that opportunity serious. Like that is huge. So evolution and opportunity. Like a lot of people are scared to do shit when Mercury retrograde comes around, but it's not scary, guys. All you got to do is just keep in mind that, you know, communication and technology is going to be challenged. When you know that, you can just move a little slower and give a little bit more grace. Like that literally is all you need to have a harmonious Mercury retrograde, okay? And obviously take your time with your paperwork and your relationship building and blah, blah, blah. Just be a little bit more relaxed than usual. Okay, let things come together. Just kind of focus more on the lighthearted aspect of things. That's what I would say. Be in more of a celebratory, oh, we just got together period. So if this was like a new business or a new relationship or whatever, just you're in the breaking the ice phase. Like, you know, when you start a job and you're just getting started, so they're just like bringing snacks to the office or to the workspace, and everybody's still learning, and customers or whoever is coming knows that the business is new, so it's still relaxed. Okay, it's not that it's not gonna pop and bang, but it's like we're just starting chill right now. Okay, so let's see what energies come out for you, the people who are going to be around you and attracted to you and in your vibe for this energy that we're reading on. Okay, so we got 2 cards coming out. So we have Ricky Martin and Joan of Arc. Y'all, we're gonna start with Joan of Arc because I just learned something about her. Okay, she was like a female, like fucking soldier. We all know this. Okay, fighter, red hair, fiery. She dressed up as a boy. Like she you know that whole trope of like like Mulan vibe, right? That I'm gonna go into battle even if I have to pretend that I'm a guy to do so. She was burned alive for the work that she did, y'all. So y'all got people who are riding for their damn cause. Like they are on their shit. Okay, period. All right. These are people that are old souls. Even if you haven't known them from a past life, and you may have, these are people who are just like you, okay? Aware that they are old souls and that they're here for a reason, okay? Love and faith defeat violence, period, okay? Be not afraid of the arrows or anything that may come. These are people that are not afraid to go into battle. They're just ready to get the fucking job done. Love that. We have Ricky Martin. Somebody could really like being in swimwear. This could be people who live in like warm environments like Arizona, Vegas, Los Angeles, Texas, Florida, or like anywhere that's warm. Tulum, Mexico. I could have people watching me from Mexico or just from the lower South and Central American areas. What's up, y'all? But yeah, so somebody could like be a show off a little bit. Somebody could like being hot, attractive. Somebody likes to feel like they're hot and attractive and getting a lot of attention. Okay, somebody likes to have sex. Okay, they feel like they want to be the best at it. They want to have, that's maybe how they release their tension, or just like how they like to have a good time. But they want somebody who can be their personal fan, somebody who's going to be everything. They, you know, this is someone who basically, somebody is really proud of their culture, they're proud where they come from. Somebody here could be Puerto Rican. That's for somebody, okay? It doesn't have to be for everybody. But somebody here just loves attention. They don't care who they get it from either. Like, this is a person who like loves and eats up attention. They don't go looking for it though. And even if they do or whatever, I don't know, y'all. I'm just getting somebody who doesn't mind attention. But this is somebody who also just wouldn't mind just getting attention from one person. And that's what they want, okay? They really want to keep their friends and their family close. This person likes attention. They just don't like it from anywhere, if that makes sense, okay? So let's get like intimate. This is the intimate portion of the reading that's going to give you some details about your next intimate experience. Okay, and because I pulled 9 cards for the spread, so the energy for this is judgment, change. I'm going to pull 9 cards out of here too. You know, give and take, reciprocity, and security, and help from the divine realm. That's the vibes here. Visions of the future. So next time you guys are intimate with people, whether platonic or actually, okay, mostly actually, actually, you guys, these are people you can envision a future with, people that you're going to have a very tantric connection and experience with, okay? The kind of thing like where just talking will be hypnotic, so clearly doing anything else will be more hypnotic. These are people who love to do what you like to do. So if you're into prayer, meditation, resting, playing, you know, being in your inner child, like these are people gonna love doing that stuff too. Somebody, you may know these people or this person already, and they know that you miss each other. They know that you miss being connected to people who you can really relate to, okay? They're gonna like no interruptions. You guys are gonna be the kind of people to put your phones up. You're not gonna care about your phones when you're around each other. Love that. Genie in a bottle. You guys are gonna be manifesting out of the fucking wazoo, okay? You just gotta rub each other the right way. So get your pride out of your, like, fuck pride. Rub each other the right way, okay? Treat others how you want to be treated, okay? There's going to be a deep bond here. Third eye energy coming out, root chakra, like not a lot of middle energy chakras coming out yet, but that's going to come, guys. It's going to be built. Right now, we're getting a lot of sacral, you know, you guys are probably attracted to red, purple, orange, okay? You guys are in your soulmate's company, okay? I'm talking to people who are coming together with their people, okay? Heightened dreams. You guys are having more spiritual experiences. Your third eye is getting sharpened, and yeah, things are becoming very clear. And you're going to get a lot of evidence of it. We got let's get trippy and do it. So a lot of you guys are going to want to do shamanic and plant medicine together, and enjoy life and enjoy your time together. So I love this reading, guys. I will see you guys next time. And if you guys love this reading, remember to do all the things, okay? So that I'm not wasting my time and that I know that you guys like these readings. I will see you guys next time. Peace.